Aries, the ram, March 21st to April 19th. If you've ever seen a ram charging full speed ahead, you can picture the personality of an Aries. These folks would practically run headfirst into a burning building without thinking twice, like they're auditioning for a superhero movie. They're bold, confident, and convinced everything they do will turn out fine. That's why they're the person to call when you need a quick decision. But when they're the one deciding, watch out. They can be impatient and hyperactive, like a squirrel on an energy drink. Aries thrives on excitement. It's their morning espresso shot. They light up every room they walk into and attract people like moths to a flame. As wild as they seem, Aries are deeply passionate in love. They'll sweep you off your feet in a whirlwind of excitement, staying fiercely loyal, like that faithful dog that never leaves your side. But try to lock them down, and they'll bolt faster than a rabbit on roller skates. They need space, and they'll give you the same in return. Think of it as a romantic game of hide and seek. Their temper can be as fiery as their passion, but it never lingers. When an Aries is mad, they vent immediately and cool down just as fast. Think fireworks, bright, loud, intense, and gone in seconds. Then, they're ready for their next adventure like nothing happened.
Taurus, the bull, April 20th to May 20th. It's the weekend. Your friends are begging you to hit the beach, but you'd rather curl up in a fluffy blanket and binge watch your favorite show. Classic Taurus move. Once your mind's made up, no one's changing it. Someone would have better luck moving a boulder with a spoon. People call you stubborn, but really, you're just holding firm to what you value most: comfort, luxury, and stability. You'll work 3 times harder than anyone else just to enjoy that cashmere blanket or a 5-star steak dinner. Settling for less? Not your style. You love the finer things and you earn them. In relationships, you're loyal to the core and crave trust and security. Once you're in, you're all in. But upset you, and watch out. That calm, grounded exterior flips fast into a raging bull. You'll charge straight at the problem until the dust clears. Gemini, the twins, May 21st to June 20th. Gemini's personality is like playing 2 playlists on shuffle at once. 1 minute it's hip-hop, the next it's soulful jazz. You never quite know what you'll get. Represented by the twins, Geminis have dual energy, fun and unpredictable. One moment they're the life of the party, cracking jokes that make everyone laugh. The next, they're quiet, analyzing life like a seasoned therapist. It's like having a comedian and a philosopher in one person. This makes them perfect social chameleons. Their interests flip fast. 1 week it's pottery, the next it's horseback riding. Routines bore them silly. They need stimulation and variety, especially in love. A predictable partner? That's a cage. A Gemini wants adventure, conversation, and change to stay alive.
Cancer, the crab, June 21st to July 22nd.
Cancers are the human equivalent of a cozy blanket on a rainy day. Warm, comforting, and always there when you need them. They'll listen, hug, and hold space for you like an emotional support blanket. But try yanking them out of their comfort zone, expect claws. They're fiercely protective of anything or anyone they care about. Once a Cancer attaches, good luck prying them away. Their emotions run deep, sometimes shifting like ocean waves, calm one moment, stormy the next. But when the storm passes, their nurturing calm returns. At first, they may seem guarded, like a crab protecting its soft inside, but win their trust and you'll see their heart. Hurt them, though, and they retreat into their shell faster than a cat from the rain. In relationships, they're loyal homebodies craving safety and emotional warmth. Think cozy nights, comfort food, and shared secrets under a blanket fort.
Leo, the lion, July 23rd to August 22nd.
You're quietly shopping when someone struts in, dressed brighter than the sun, turning every head. That's a Leo. Like the sun itself, radiant, loud, and impossible to ignore, they command attention wherever they go. Confidence is their crown, and leadership runs in their blood. Whether at work, in friend groups, or at family dinners, they'll find a way to steal the spotlight and turn a simple moment into a show. But beyond that glitz, Leos have massive hearts. Once you're in their circle, they'll protect you fiercely, like a lion defending its pride. In love, they're passionate and generous, spoiling their partners like royalty and expecting the same adoration back. Just don't steal their spotlight, or they'll roar. Virgo, the maiden, August 23rd to September 22nd. If anyone could survive a zombie apocalypse, it's Virgo, mostly because they've been preparing since birth. Virgos are meticulous, organized, and always 10 steps ahead. Their precision makes them indispensable in chaos. But perfection has a price. They're their own toughest critics, acing 99% of a test but agonizing over the one question they missed. They hold high standards for themselves, and sometimes for others too. If someone notices your typo before you do, bet they're a Virgo. In love, they show care through quiet consistency, remembering your favorite coffee, keeping your world in order, fixing what's broken. They rarely show vulnerability and prefer solving problems solo, like silent superheroes doing their duty without asking for glory. Libra, the scales, September 23rd to October 22nd. Picture two drivers about to fight after a fender bender, and a calm stranger steps in to mediate. That's Libra energy. Peace and harmony are their life goals. They'll sacrifice their own comfort just to keep everyone else happy. Their surroundings reflect their balance. Beautiful, tidy, and Pinterest perfect. But when it comes to decisions, Libras can spiral, weighing every pro and con like it's a UN debate. Ask them to pick dinner, and you might get a dissertation comparing sushi and pizza. They're natural peacemakers, charming and romantic, always seeking partnership. Just maybe let someone else pick the restaurant. Scorpio, the scorpion, October 23rd to November 21st. A Scorpio is like a locked chest at the ocean floor, mysterious, guarded, and full of hidden treasures. They protect their emotions fiercely. Winning their trust is no easy task. But once you do, they'll fight for you with loyal, knight-like devotion. Cross them, though, and beware, they remember every slight. Their emotions burn with intensity, no half measures. Whether love or anger, it's always all in. In love, they crave depth and honesty, diving to emotional depths others fear to explore. A Scorpio sees what others can't. They're intuitive detectives of the Zodiac. Sagittarius, the archer, November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius is the Zodiac's explorer, part philosopher, part thrill seeker. They're always ready for the next adventure, whether it's climbing mountains or diving into a new idea. Curiosity drives them like fuel in a rocket. When not traveling physically, they roam mentally, reading, debating philosophies, or vanishing down a YouTube rabbit hole about ancient civilizations. Freedom is everything. Confinement? Their worst nightmare. Blunt honesty is their trademark, which can sting, but it's always genuine. You might flinch, but you'll thank them later. Charming, energetic, and playful, a Sagittarius is impossible to stay mad at. It's like scolding a golden retriever. Capricorn, the sea goat, December 22nd to January 19th. Imagine your serious professor suddenly showing up at a party in a glitter jacket. That's Capricorn, disciplined and hardworking, yet surprising when they unwind. They approach life methodically, tackling goals like a builder laying bricks. Patience and determination are their superpowers. Think tortoise versus hare, slow, steady, and first across the finish line. They bring order wherever they go, even convincing friends to start budgeting or work out more. In love, they move cautiously, building strong foundations before committing. They're the partner who helps you plan your future while reminding you to bring a sweater, practical, reliable, and quietly caring. Aquarius, the water bearer, January 20th to February 18th. Aquarius is the quirky genius of the Zodiac, the one who dreams up wild sci-fi ideas that somehow turn real. Their thoughts run decades ahead of their time. They care deeply about big causes, climate change, human rights, world peace, and will passionately brainstorm ways to help, often involving robots or space travel. Fiercely independent, Aquarians hate being boxed in or told what to think. They're the rebels challenging tradition, sparking progress wherever they go. They love deep, intellectual conversations, quantum physics, AI, the mysteries of space. Talk to an Aquarius, and you'll leave with your brain buzzing. Pisces, the fish, February 19th to March 20th.
Imagine an emotional sponge floating in the sea, soaking up every feeling around it. That's Pisces. They intuit others' emotions like an antenna tuned perfectly to the room's energy. Happiness, sadness, tension, they feel it all. Because of that, chaotic vibes overwhelm them fast. When life gets heavy, they retreat into their dream world, a gentle fantasy where everything feels safe. From that creative space flows their genius. They see beauty and meaning where others see nothing. To Pisces, even an ordinary fish tank is a whole world, colorful, alive, and full of possibility.